Hi, and welcome to this talk of mine about Matrix, this world, humankind, and individual, and how to just empower yourself, and learn to know self in this life process. Obviously, we are at a point in time where we are seeing a lot of consequence. Things have been vortexing into a oneness and equality for a long time. Things have been vortexing and gathering and amalgamating and uniting, you might say, as the physical. The physical is coming together as inequality and oneness for what it has been and what it is, from codes of nature, from codes of life. So basically, what this means, that we are now facing, we are now standing in the tides of, you might say, the zeitgeist, or the changes, or the adapting to a new type of world system, which is the self system, which is all back itself. If you look at, for instance, the word matrix, meaning the system where I live, my mother's womb, you could say the system, the embodiment of me, my vessel, my body, matrix, my mind, my being, and my physical. My mind, my being, and my physical. And to realize that all of this world, all that I see in this world, whatever it is that I see going on in this world, I have responsibility for, because I am one of life, I am one of humanity. Because I am one of life, because I am one of humanity, I can feel certain that I am responsible for all and everything that takes place on this earth, equally as one, as all. And that ultimately there is no wrong or right. There is no difference in left and right. They are wings of the same bird, or wings of my body. There is a left and a right, but there is no political division that way. That is just fake news, you might call it. So when the right and the left bash out each other in politics, it's just a scam. And we are standing in the tides of a awesome empowerment potential. If we can individually learn to know that we are all equally responsible for all that takes place on this earth. That is an awesome empowerment potential. Do you agree? And that from each and every one of us individually taking that responsibility and nurturing it and caring for it, and becoming better versions of ourselves than what we used to be. I mean, that is the purpose of why we're here, to become better versions of self, and to give this earth on to next generation in a better condition than what it was. Something that is in complete opposite direction of what we have seen, because it's a total shift. It's going from reverse to drive. It's a total upside down world we've been living in. the world we have been living in have been in reverse, and now we're putting it in drive. That is the kind of shift we're talking about here. It's a complete reverse. Obviously this will take time and not done overnight, and it also is to be understood as an individually process that is walked by self. And we cannot expect our governments and so to heal these problems, to heal our problems and difficulties, because they are not designed to do that. They are not designed to help us out. They are designed to play on left-right paradigm and to divide and conquer us into Christians, Islamists, liberals, conservatives, whatever. The system is rigged that way. So therefore we must let go of all these programs of our own minds that are separating and splitting us up, making us more easily controlled and energetically driven. We must let go of these separations of mind, of left and right and red and blue and whatever, lies and conspiracies, all that. Let go of that and find responsibility as self to become better versions of ourselves through and through, to embrace my mind, for me to embrace my mind and accept myself as who I am, to forgive myself in great detail, and learn myself to know as the physical, because that is who I am as nature, as life. Because life is about the physical. Life is not about thoughts and imaginations and beliefs and perceptions and the desires and fears. All that is just mind and metaphysics. Thoughts, beliefs, imaginations, personalities, fears, anxiety, desires, all those things are programs of mind designed to hold us back in an inferior position to our own minds. We have a bunch and a lot of mind programs designed to keep us in a lockdown, inferior, depressed, angry, jealous, and so on state of mind. We are designed as of mind programs to be inferior to ourself, to mind, and to create an imbalance and an inequality of self, being, and body. So, we are moving to equalize this, to amalgamate these relationships. And that means a lot of consequence. Like we see with nature today, with volcanoes, with climate change and all these things going on. Nature is resetting itself. Nature and this earth and this universe, you might say, is resetting itself, coming back to the starting point of oneness and equality. And within that, starting a new type of living for all of life on earth. Meaning we are facing a potential of empowerment never seen before in this earth, on life. We are facing a point of potential empowerment that is just endless. And, as they say, that's impossible. We just have the same old, whatever. We just have the same old, it's impossible. But I